Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Johnson. I'm going to be your instructor for Texas Government 2306 here in Summer 2 in 2021. I always find that it's better to do these kind of welcome videos and take you a step through the syllabus and try to anticipate questions that I normally get asked during the semester. And show you that we are moving from Blackboard to a new learning management system. I think it's or LLM learning management platform, something like that. Walk you through everything that you need to see there. Now, when we go to Canvas, from Blackboard to Canvas, you're going to see there's not much on my Canvas page yet. I only have added one unit. I will get around to adding other units. It's just that I'm also in the process of learning Canvas. So let me go ahead and share the screen with you of what it's going to look like on Canvas. All right. So this is the course homepage. It says home. You look over here to the left, home. You can scroll down here to find the syllabus right here. We'll pull the syllabus up, and there's the information that you need to know. It's Government 2306, faculty. It's me, Brian Johnson. My office number is not a good thing to know right now. I'm not allowed on campus until July 19th. None of the faculty are, and because of COVID. But there's my email. I'll highlight that really quickly for you. There it is, brian.johnson@my.tcc.edu. Any email that you send to me has to be through your my.tcc.edu. If you're asking me about grades, you can't send it that way. You can't call me because it's a violation of the Federal Education Privacy Act. So you can't do that. Office hours, it's going to be an appointment because we're not allowed on campus. I do have a Zoom account. And if you need some one-on-one, I can set up a Zoom meeting and we can have a discussion through Zoom. The book you need is Texas Politics Today. If you can find an older one, feel free to use that one and save money. You don't need the MindTap software. I wouldn't recommend it. Now here we have the course goals and learning outcomes. This is something that I just have to put on there. You can skip through most of that. Really the key here is when we get to the course structure. Now the course is divided into 4 sections, so we'll have a test a week, and there'll be an online exam at the end of each section. So Unit 1 will cover chapters 1, 2, and 3, and will be on July 12th and 13th, so about a week from today. Unit 2 will cover chapters 4, 5, and 6. Will be on July 19th and 20th, and they'll be under a Canvas module, Module 2. Unit 3 is chapter 7, 8, and 12, and they will be under Canvas Module 3, July 26th and 27th. And then Unit 4, 9, 10, and 11, August 2nd and 3rd. And then finally, we have a final exam that's a comprehensive exam that covers everything, and that's on August 4th and 5th. Now, there will be 5 exams offered, and that's the only thing. There are no additional assignments, no daily assignments. I get that question, where are my daily assignments? There aren't any. We're going pretty fast here. Your job is to be able to complete the module in terms of watching what you need to watching, filling out your study guide, preparing you for the test. So there are no daily assignments, no book reports, no written papers. There's just the 5 exams. The lowest exam grade will be dropped. So if you take 5 exams and your lowest exam is a 70, that's the one I drop. The computer usually automatically drops it. I'm not sure how that's going to work here in Canvas, but your grades should all show up so you see them all the time, but only 4 should be calculated. If you miss an exam, then that's the one that's dropped. You get a 0. So what that really means is that if you've taken the first 4 exams, and let's say you made a 90 on exam 1, 90 on exam 2, 90 on exam 3, 90 on exam 4, and then you go, man, I really don't want to take the final. You don't. If you don't take the final, I give you a 0. That's dropped, and then your other scores are added, which is, 4 90s would average out to be a 90, which would be an A. So I don't do makeup exams. I don't do resets of exams. I don't have late exams. If you need to take an exam early, you can. Now, attendance, we don't need to worry about that. I take attendance by checking to see if you've done the tests. This is the grading scale. This is typical of any grading scale. 360 to 400 is an A. Percentage-wise, that's 90 to 100 is an A. A B is 329 to 359. That's 80 to 89 is a B. Same thing. If you email me, please email me your name and section number, because I teach a lot of classes, and it's difficult for me to know who you are. If you say, what's my grade in government? Well, that's hard to know. Okay, technical problems. If you have any technical problems, usually contact the help desk because, like I said, I'm learning Canvas just the same time as you are. And make sure you know the drop date of the class. If you can't complete this course for whatever reason, then you need to drop. But if you're dropping because you're worried about your grade or something like that, then please contact me before you drop, because maybe I can talk you in off the ledge and say you can still pass this class or whatever. It's possible. So do that. All right. So now we've got the syllabus taken care of, and there's no extra credit in this class. I find students do just as well. Let's go to the area that we need to look at, and that is right here, modules. All right. So there's module 1, and that'll be unit 1, everything you need. So if I open up, if I expand this, all right, the first thing we have here, these are all videos of lectures that I've done that covers things in these chapters. Basic government definitions, the Texas Constitution Part 2, Unitarian Confederation System, Division of Powers. And then I also have a study guide here that you can download that will help you prepare for the test. As you can see, here are all the questions that will show up on the test. Now, I don't guarantee that this is 100% every question that will show up on the test, because the test is only, it's 50 questions, and this is only 49 study guides, so some will repeat. But it's generally a good guide for you to do. You don't turn in the study guide. Your job is to answer these questions on your own and study them, and then you should be able to do well on the test. So I'm going to go back to modules here again. And so if you click on basic government definitions, I hate this video because I did this outside. You can see there I am outside, sans the beard. The beard's only because I'm acting in a play. I'll be shaving this thing off here shortly. How do you guys who grow a beard do it? I don't know. And so if we go back a page here, I've got one on the Texas Constitution as well, where I lecture about the Texas Constitution, partly through a, what do you call it, a PowerPoint. And then finally, we go back again. At the bottom of each unit, there's the exam. Now the exam will be open on the days I say it will be open, and that's in the syllabus, that's next week. And you have about 40 minutes to complete 50 questions. Now, before you say that's not enough time, I'm going to say you're wrong. My students have always finished very well on the last exam, last class. They did well. In fact, the average time taking the test is 31 minutes. So 40 minutes is plenty of time. I've been doing this now online for a decade. I found that that works just fine. Now, okay, so that's, let me collapse this again. I'll be adding module 2 here shortly, then module 3, module 4, and then the module 5, all it will be is the final, the comprehensive final. So it'll be important to look at announcements over here. I don't believe I have any announcements yet, but I will certainly have an announcement shortly that will have this video in it. So you now know that because you're watching this video. So I'm going to end the screen share real quick and say this. Okay, a couple of things. If you need to get a hold of me, email me as soon as possible. Don't wait too long. If you bomb the first test for whatever reason, don't sit around and think, what did I do wrong? What should I do? Contact your professor very quickly. It's always a positive. A recent backdrop about me. I've been teaching at TCC since 1991. Oh my gosh. I also have taught at Mountain View College. I have a bachelor's degree in political science, a master's degree in political science. I've got a lot of graduate hours in history. I teach a lot of history and government for TCC. If you have a complaint, you can contact my department chair. His name is Brian Johnson. Oh yeah, that's me. And if that doesn't work for you, then I will tell you who the dean is, and you can go to the dean. I usually don't have complaints, so that's pretty good. I try to keep everything pretty straightforward. I also have some practical experience. I had served in government for about 24 years in my city as a member of the Planning and Zoning Commission, chairman of the Planning and Zoning Commission, a city councilman, and until last Friday as mayor, and then I stepped down as mayor. And then I served on a lot of regional boards and stuff like that. So I really know a lot of, about local government from a firsthand standpoint. I'm now getting into community theater, obviously. That's why I have the beard. I'm a runner. I have a couple of dogs. Obie, who's a Jack Russell Terrier, who's crazy and drives me insane. And then Flower, who is a rescue dog. So that's me. So I'm going to keep this short. I'll make sure you watch it because I can keep track of how many people watch this thing. Yeah. So if you ask me a question in an email that I've covered in this class, and then I'm going to say, wait a minute, didn't you watch the video? So good luck in the class. I'm always here for you. I can do these one-on-one Zoom meetings anytime, day or night. If you say, Brian, I work until midnight, can I do it at 1 a.m.? I'll get up at 1 a.m. and do this for you and help you get through this class. So good luck. And remember, always available to answer questions.